Peace, Blue Tubers, Libra 85, Big Kid, The Last Dragon. Sorry, I've been kind of like slowing down with the videos. Not that I haven't been collecting or hoarding. Catching up with life. Was away for a little bit, back to work, doing extra shifts. Instead of saving, I'm bluing. So, um, got one of my Blue Tuber friends. He'll usually PM me if there's a sale on Go Hastings, and I usually go nuts for him. And this is probably one of my biggest ones yet. So I got kind of pretty much a haul basically from Go Hastings, maybe from Amazon or eBay. I'll try to keep up, remember where I got it from, so bear with me. These are from Go Hastings. Got this a couple weeks ago. You have to get one DVD, The Golden Child, Eddie Murphy. I don't think you really need any introduction to this. This is pretty much in his heyday from right after Beverly Hills Cop. He was looking for like the next big project, and a little trivia for y'all real quick. He was a big fan of the Star Trek movies, and he tried to push himself into the next Star Trek film, which was at the time Star Trek 4: The Voyage Home. They actually read a part for him, and he was actually going to be in the movie. Being that it was part of Paramount, and Beverly Hills Cop was distributed by Paramount. He was a hot item at the time. They figured, like, okay, let's see if that works out. But I can't remember the exact details. I remember reading this in William Shatner's book, but it didn't happen. Luckily, I guess he had some advice telling him, not to do it, and it probably was for the best. And I guess he ended up doing this. And, I mean, it's not like Oscar worthy. It's still fun. Eddie Murphy has his acting and comedic chops in this. He has some pretty funny moments in this. My dear brother Nunsi. And it's not available on Blu-ray yet, so got this for about under $2. So, you can't complain with that. All you Blue Tubers and a lot of y'all are real big fans of this film, The Thing. I haven't actually seen the film, so, don't torture me. But, I heard a lot of great things, obviously, from watching a lot of videos. I'm definitely aware of John Carpenter, believe me. I'm very well aware of this film. Sometimes you just don't get a chance to watch the movie or have it, it just the film and I haven't crossed paths. But, like I said, Go Hastings had a sale used, I think it was like 40%. Just came under $5, might have been $4 something, so I'm looking forward to that. Another film I got real cheap, Brooklyn's Finest. I must have got this for I think it was $2. If y'all didn't see it, it's Richard Gere, Don Cheadle, Ethan Hawke, Wesley Snipes. This is supposed to be like Wesley Snipes' comeback film, and you know what? It's one of those films. It's it has 3 or 4 storylines that kind of interlock, and it's a pretty good film. I remember watching this in the movie theater when it came out. I haven't seen it since, so definitely looking forward to watching. It has a couple good special features and really good price. I was going to get this in the upgrade and save, and I was like, But then again, I think this was also almost $3 or something like that used. I might as well just save extra bucks. And so yeah, bad teacher. Trying to catch up on my Will Smith. Hitch. I had the DVD. I gave it to a friend of mine, and never got it back. But who needs it now when you got the Blu-ray? Got this at Go Hastings used. Again, most of these tires are either 5 or below it, so I wouldn't have gotten it then. Another one, £7. Another pretty good one. Got one of my favorites in here, Rosario Dawson. Oh man, I see her in trance. See Rosario Dawson in trance. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and if you haven't seen this, do see it, and kind of has a surprise ending. That's all I'll say. These are from eBay. Everyone keeps talking about how much you get great deals. They had the set from Mission Impossible 1 to 3. I think I paid 12 something altogether. And what the coolest thing was I didn't realize is this is one of the rare MI3 versions. This one has a 2-disc Blu-ray, so I think I might have seen this from Blu-ray Critic or one of those BlueTubers was reviewing this, and I was like, oh wow, this is a out of print one. So I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said, for the price, I think I paid like with shipping like under 15 for the set. I think this goes for like over 20, 25. So I saved a few bucks on eBay, and it was brand new. Since we're in a Mission Possible kind of mood, got this on Go Hastings, part of that sale. Went nuts. I think this was again like $5 or under $5. Saw this already, of course. I'm not a big fan of the Mission Possible series. I would say I don't remember part 2. I might not even seen all of part 2. I remember how people was trashing it, so I really was like, eh. I just obviously saw the first one, the third one, and this one. I thought 3 was pretty good. This one might be better. I don't know. Maybe Ghost Protocol gets the edge. We'll see. Another personal favorite, and the whackness. If you grew up in the mid '90s, that was a pretty cool time for me when you just becoming a Knicks fan. The Knicks were in the finals, and don't remind me, '94 lost to Houston in Game 7. Starks was like 2 for 19. It was terrible, but just that was a magical season in itself in New York. But the Knicks, New York Rangers making it to the finals. I mean, obviously the Rangers did win, but this film kind of covers that particular summer, and also the soundtrack from Biggie Smalls, aka Notorious B.I.G., Pac, that whole New York rap scene at that time, and Josh Peck, you know him, that goofy guy used to play in that Nickelodeon show. Now I can't remember, Drake and Josh or some shit like that. Yeah, and he's in a few films now, but I guess this is like the film I guess that kind of defined him as like an adult. And Ben Kingsley plays in here as like his little quick synopsis. I'm not gonna make it fast. Josh Peck plays like this kind of like a pot smoker / dealer, and they kind of use like one of those icy trucks, little carts. Stores his weed in it, and his psychiatrist by Ben Kingsley buys weed from him, and he gives him free consultation, and like he starts dating or trying to hang out with his daughter, and he warns him like that she's just no good for him, and it's kind of a come of an age where he develops a crush for her, and she doesn't really feel him like that, and it's kind of like him just coming of age. So yeah, the whackness, definitely check it out. Machete. Again, I get very weird. Like I could have got this upgraded, say for $8 or $9, and then I ended up getting this for like under $5. So I figured I gotta win. So looking forward to the sequel. I don't know about paid movies. We'll see. Also, this was used Fast and the Furious, the original. No introduction there. Again, this is like for something. I'll eventually get the other ones, but I just don't want to pay like $10 of pop, especially not for the earlier ones. Another one I've got real cheap, The Fighter. I remember seeing this in the movie theater. That's probably the only time I've seen it since. It was only once. Pretty good movie. I have to probably watch it again to get a better feel for her. There's a sequel in the works. But they had some good chemistry between Wahlberg and Christian Bale. So I'll have to watch this again. Got this on Amazon. It's not this version not available on Blu-ray, lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels on rated version. And I'm a film enthusiast, so if I can get the director's cut or the unrated version, I'm probably gonna go for that. Even for me, it's gonna be on DVD. I could have got the $5 Blu-ray, and I just ended up paying about $4 something for this, and that's fine. I bet you if you put this in a PS3 or a good upscaler, it'll look pretty just as good. Not near good. Not gonna be at HD, but yeah. Another good one, Three Kings, George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, going Ice Cube. Remember watching this. Man, did I watch some movies for this? You know what? As you get older, you forget what you watch. I do remember seeing this. I had the DVD. I did enjoy this a lot, and definitely good watch. I would recommend it. And yeah, this was under $5. Sorry if I can't remember the actual prices. I mean, I do remember it was under $5. I wasn't gonna pay more than that. Gone Baby Gone. Use a Go Hastings. This I got, I think, for like saying like $3-4. I know most of y'all got this from the 780 bin. Like I said, my part of Jersey, for whatever reason, I'm sure other people would tell you, there is no 780 bin in my Walmart. My Best Buy, they do have the $7.99 Blu-rays, but in Walmart, for whatever reason, it sucks. It sucks. Sucks. Don't get me started. No ranting. Wanted. I had this and I gave it as a gift to somebody else. Figured I'd get it back. Got this for probably like $4. It's self-explanatory. Most of y'all Bluetooth have seen this. Based off a graphic novel from Mark Millar. Most of y'all know him. He's the creator of Kick-Ass. I think I did buy the graphic novel to this, and I don't know. I might have gave it away or let someone borrow it. So I didn't really read that. So I can't really tell you how authentic, true to it. But supposedly they're working on a sequel to it, and yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. My pride and joy, what I was so happy to get on Go Hastings was this Alfred Hitchcock limited edition Essentials collection. I've never really seen his films, and pretty much this is probably the best set to get for someone like a beginner like myself. You get pretty much 5 of his most well-known best films: We're Rundo, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and The Birds. I don't have to open this up. Y'all have seen this. Tons of unboxings. Yeah, you gotta excuse some of the. It's kind of a little wear down because, of course, Go Hastings. So this was used. With 40% off, I think I paid like $32. I figure like, okay, for like $32 for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 films, and this set just basically came out. I figured I had to jump on it before it was sold out. I'm really, really excited for this. Like, really am. Because I know Disturbia is kind of based off Rear Window, and I've heard so many great things. Like, I've seen a few bits and pieces of Psycho, and I'm sure I've seen bits and pieces of The Birds, but I've never seen the rest of them, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I'm a big fan of GoHastingsNow.com, so my contact, you know who you are. When there was another sell again. So yeah, that was a pretty big haul. I have some other stuff too that I haven't shown off yet, but working on some other things in the mix. And but yeah, thanks for watching. Hoping and boy, you know how you do the thing. Like, subscribe, do it, do it, do it, do it. Peace.